Hey friends, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to read a book called Mr. Wrinkles. It's written by Robert Pearce and illustrated by Jacqueline East. Mr. Wrinkles was an elephant, and not just any elephant. He was the oldest, wisest elephant in all of Africa. He knew the names of all the other animals for miles around, because let's not forget, an elephant never forgets. Mr. Wrinkles made the same long journey out to the watering hole each day. He spoke to all the brightly colored birds who told him about the things they'd seen on their travels. They told him about the lions out on the plain and the crocodiles that were making a nuisance of themselves in the river again. Oh, silly crocodiles. He spoke to the giraffes who were already munching on their breakfast. It was their favorite, acacia leaves. They told him about the morning before the sun had risen and were kind enough to share some of their leaves with him. Mr. Wrinkles enjoyed having breakfast at the watering hole very much, but he could not stay long. He had to walk a long way to see his friend, Mr. Cheetah. On his way, Mr. Wrinkles felt the ground move beneath him, and before he knew it, he was stuck in a big hole. Being wise, he did not panic. He knew that there must be a way out. He just had to think. He had a long look around to see who was there and moved his legs a little. The hole was deep and cold and came up to his middle. After a few minutes, he decided to call for help. "Help me!" he shouted. "I am stuck in a hole and cannot move." He wiggled some more until finally he decided to stop and wait for someone to arrive. Very soon, a tiny head appeared. It was a meerkat named Eddie. "Hello, Mr. Wrinkles," said Eddie. "I was just out playing with my brothers and sisters and thought I heard something. Do you need a hand?" "I do, my friend," said Mr. Wrinkles. "Could you help me get out of this hole, please?" I don't know, a little meerkat like that is going to be able to help out a big elephant. Just then another tiny head appeared, and then another, until he was completely surrounded by meerkats. Mr. Wrinkles knew all their names, but could not say hello to everyone. It would take far too long. "Hello, everyone," he said. "Please, could you help me? I am stuck." "But how can we help you? You are so big, and we are so small," someone said. "Don't you worry," Eddie said. "I have an idea. There are lots of us. We will find someone to get you out of there." Eddie and all of his brothers began to spread out in search of help. It was not long before they found 3 giraffes named Spot, Speckle, and Freckle, who were more than happy to help their old friend. The giraffes with their long necks each pulled a branch down from a nearby tree and told Mr. Wrinkles to hold on tight. He wrapped his trunk around the long branches, and with a heave and a roar, he pulled as hard as he could, but he moved only a little. They stopped to rest because it was a very hot day. Poor Mr. Wrinkles, will he ever get out of there? As they tried to decide what to do, 100 birds of all different colors flew down from the bright sky to sit on his back. They flapped their wings with all their might to try to lift him while he pulled again with his long trunks and moved a little bit more. A few hours later, Mr. Wrinkles was thinking he would never get out. A big wildebeest named Clive with long pointy horns found the group. "Hello, Mr. Wrinkles," said Clive. "I heard a hornbill saying that you were stuck. Can I offer you my assistance?" "Oh, yes, please, Clive," said Mr. Wrinkles. "I would appreciate it very much." Clive stood behind Mr. Wrinkles, and together they flapped and pulled and cheered and pushed until, with a shout and a roar, Mr. Wrinkles climbed out of the hole. Look at that picture. Everybody working together. That's a picture of teamwork. "Thank you very much, my friends," he said. "You are all very special to me. I would not have been able to get out of that hole without each and every one of you working together as a team." He looked at all the animals gathered around him and smiled. "My meerkat friends, even though you are small, there are many of you, and your voices spread the word of my problem far and wide. Spot, Speckle, and Freckle, your long necks help me reach the highest branches for me to hold on to. My bird friends, even though you are not very strong, together your wings are stronger than the strongest lion. And finally, Clive, my good wildebeest friend, you are fast and strong." Thank you, everyone, for being such good friends. Even though all of you are different, you are all very special indeed. This is a day I will never forget. Mr. Wrinkles celebrated that evening with all his friends and thanked them and promised that he would always be there if they fell into a hole. And there's the picture again. All of his friends, all different sizes, all different strengths, and all different abilities, working together as a team to help him get out of the hole. I hope you enjoyed that book. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more books and lots of other fun things. Have a great day.